All right. All right. Am I on stream? Yeah, there we go. Marhaven. All right. So, welcome to another fighting game. This is an arena fighting game. This is Marhaven Arm Fight Dream. It is a truly fantastic game that is overlooked for many reasons. One, the anime is kind of minor. It's kind of a minor anime. And this also is kind of later into the PS2's lifespan. So it just came out bad timing. So kind of easy to find copies of this game if you're interested. And I think being that this is the first time this is being run in a marathon and the amount of time I spent into it, I think people are going to really enjoy this game. I think it's gonna throw people a little bit for a loop when they see how much stuff you can do in this game. So having said that, we actually don't start the timer for a little bit here. So while we load up the mode, and today, by the way, the only main mode in this game is Labyrinth mode in Marhaven, because this game kind of works that even from the start of the game, you can buy weapons to equip to your character. So essentially, there's always New Game Plus available from the start, and you can put codes in to get those items. However, you need to clear the game several times to unlock the other maps, the other things. However, the map I'm playing is actually available right from the start. It is this character Snow's first map. So we'll go ahead and load this up, and I'll give a little bit more of an introduction here. You can enjoy the opening. So this apparently is a side story in the anime itself, where a opponent named Phantom comes and he basically sucks you into a board game, into a labyrinth. And so the way that this labyrinth works is that you can take different kinds of routes to get to where you're going, but there's doors inside this game that if we want to go to that space, we have to meet certain conditions for them to open. It might be having one character, it might be having two characters on a team, but every map you have, well, I would say the majority of maps, you have the possibility to gather the rest of your team. However, for the speed runs in this game, for each map, most of the time, we just gather the necessary party members. We usually don't go out of our way to get other members. Having said that, though, today, just because this is the first time, and I don't know why, I just felt like, let's see if I can get world record today. I'm taking a very, very difficult route in this game. So the route actually is going to have me loop around to the left side. We're going to get some extra characters and go all the way down, back around to the exit that you're not really supposed to go this way. Like, it's not recommended. And the mission, you're going to see when you get there, and the mission's very hard, so hopefully I can kind of cheap out the mission, but there are mission-based fights in the game. You do always have to at least go through one or two fights in this. In this one, we have actually a couple that are required. If there's no, if there's no mission, and it's just a 1v1 or 3v3, we actually get to choose the characters to use. By default, we are set with Snow. So time is going to start in just a second here. I'll do a little countdown. So, game. This is basically, it gives you a little warning, like every time you load the map, it gives you a little tutorial, and it gives you a little warning, because if you use your special moves in this game, your weapon special moves, you actually drain them permanently throughout every mode. So let's say you start up this mode and you had no ammo, you would have no ammo throughout this entire game. So that's why it's trying to warn you. And time is going to start on 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so first fight is actually kind of difficult because Snow has to basically fight an enemy that just has an enormous amount of health, and we don't have a lot of synchro, which is kind of like how our energy gauge works. So when you hit enemies, or you counter, or you just do the charge button with R1, you can actually increase your synchro. However, for some reason, it probably has to do with the fact that there's actually types in this game. The type that we're fighting against is Earth, and so Earth versus water is not very generous, and so we actually don't start with much energy at all, and even like building in between it it's very slow. So we're going to show off like Snow's normal mode. Snow, by the way, I'm glad this was chosen because she's actually insane in this game. This little girl is a menace. She's easily S tier in this game. She can pretty much stun combo and guard. So she can stun combo easily in this game. This game, by the way, changes combos based on characters' weight, size, and also their type. So you have to like remember combos for each and every character. There's a good chance I'm gonna I'll make a mistake on that because it's a lot to remember. And there are corners to the stage, so we're gonna try and not get stunned here. Try and get a little OTG there with the ice. So if I hold R1 and go into and then press square, X, circle, or triangle, I can actually do one of my 4 moves. But like I said, your synchro gauge has to be up. But as you can see, so why is Snow so good? Well, Snow's so good because all of her normal change guard breaks instantly. It doesn't matter how tall, big, or strong you are. She is going to give you trouble the moment she touches you. Her downside, her range. But she has the ice set of weapons, and so she doesn't really have any issues tackling enemies because she can fight from long range just as much, and that weapon set tends to charge faster. Other characters in this game, they have fire sets or lightning sets or all these other like strategies you can come up with, but some characters can't use them. I don't think she can use fire, for example. So you have to kind of play around and figure out what sets. I like to use her default stuff. It's just set to level 2, so it's slightly stronger. And then just make sure that we don't get trolled here. Getting back attacks is extremely important, and the enemy is pretty strong in this game, so you'll see that they'll recover, so they're not going to always just give us free hits. So the reversal there, it can be done on hit sometimes, especially if they're not in an air state. Alright, so now we've used our circle special, which brings out our icicles. So this combo is massive. You're going to see there, that did about half-life. And it also leads to stun. And if we miss, it just downs the opponent. We'll go ahead and do there. So yeah, when she has that little ice saber out, she's just slicing. She's cutting everybody down. Health is dropping. It doesn't matter who you are. If I get the launch combo 2-3 times, the characters are finished. And if you push into the corner, she can OTG and wall bounce with the ice. So she's just a very, very silly character. But now we actually have to get some other characters in a party. So we're gonna get the main character, Ginta. He's alright. Ginta's nothing to talk about. This kid, I feel like we're carrying him. He's the main character, but we're doing all the work. But we're gonna bring him along anyway because we have to. And I don't know, friendship. So now we're gonna get Dorothy, and Dorothy's pretty cool. She's a witch character. She uses a lot. Her synchro gauge kind of fills up a little faster. She's got some nice magic. She actually has default wind magic, but we're not gonna use that. I put fire on instead. So now we're on to the versus section. So I actually chose here. I'm taking a big risk by choosing the same type, and I could have chose 1 of 3 characters, but I want to use Dorothy again because even though I'm not getting any kind of damage bonus or anything, I want to see if I can pull off some of the ice combos, which will end up being faster. Later on, though, we do have to use other characters, and the good thing is if it's like 3v3, for example, if you win 2 and lose 1, you still actually win the mission. Again, we always kind of want those back turns, so you can actually free run in this game by holding the R2, and you can do a super dash as well, but super dash is only recommended on certain follow-ups. Alright, we've got the ice. Let's see if we can do this. Ooh. Yes, full combo. So that right there is the perfect. The timing's a little bit difficult because it's kind of, think of it like a Tekken combo. You have to kind of time it right when they're falling down. So it takes a lot to get used to. Like I said, weight classes are a thing. So just practice, practice, practice. This game at first, when you first pick it up, you're kind of like, well, what can my character do? It's very confusing. It seems like none of the combos work. But once you kind of figure out the puzzle and how things unlock, it really, really starts to fall in place. And this game kind of opens up in crazy ways. I'm sure there are better strategies out there, but this game is so underplayed that when I was, and unfortunately Nico is down, so I couldn't find like any combo videos for this game, any stuff. So feel free to clip anything from this. There's going to be, outside of my channel, no one else has been showing off like the stuff you can do in this game. All right, so this one I have the advantage. I took another risk here. I'm choosing snow first. I could have gotten the other fight, which would mean I would have been at disadvantage, but water for some reason is strong against wind. So we should be able to do well. However, this guy has some crazy block strings, and we might not have a turn to push through. But if we use reversal with R1 and guard exactly at the right time, we actually can kind of flick them. So yeah, Ian is very strong, and you see there the problem is that his attacks actually hit to the back. Now we can grab in this game. She actually has decent tick throws, but we're not going to use those right away. Ooh. A little bit late on the thing. See, that's the real issue with this character, is that even when you hit Ian on the back, it doesn't guarantee anything. But we did actually extremely well. Ian usually tends to give a little bit of trouble because he just puts you into this frame trap. And even your reversal, because his attacks are so long, you just get pushed really far away. You know what? We're going to use Ginta. I'm going to show off a little bit of Ginta because... So Ginta in his normal base form is the bottom tier character. He is the worst character in this game. He literally can't do anything. That little like stretchy ball thing, it's a joke. But when he gets energy, his modes are actually extremely, extremely good. And he gets probably one of the most damaging. Arm Hammer is the name of it. Arm Hammer is just extremely, extremely good. We unfortunately like half the knockdown. This character doesn't have anything. Like what I'm doing is pretty much his game plan. Getting hit with Ice Storm. So there is Ice Web in this game, is also something we can equip too. However, I usually opt not to use it. We'll go do Bubble there. So that's the full combo there, and we're gonna go into Ice Sword. By the way, this move in the manual for this game is labeled wrong. This game tries to say that you can use Ice Bubble. That is incorrect. It's crazy to me that there's just like such a big error in the game. Wow, we got through that clean. So sometimes when you see like a magical ring come out, so if my character, their character, usually it's set to the R1 triangle. It's a super move. If we don't see that this whole run, oh, I'm going to be so happy because it's a huge time loss. Most of the super moves in this game do tons of damage. And it's kind of like, I don't know if everyone's playing like some of the Naruto games or things like that, where if you press the button right as the attack is coming out, you can do a damage reduction. But the timing is extremely strict, and some of the super moves in this game do over 50%. So if we can help it, we won't get hit. And also some of the radius, the actual magical circle radius, where it appears and how large it is, varies between each character. Like Ginta's is huge because his super does essentially some of the lowest damage in the game, which is why I don't use it, because it's a big time loss. You sit there and you watch its animation and you're like, okay, is this really the best this kid can do? But you saw there Arm Hammer just absolutely destroying. All right, so this is the 3v3 fight. By the way, we're already coming toward the end of the run. So I'm taking a risk. I'm using Snow again. Hopefully we don't have to fight Halloween first. Okay, that's good. So this fight is scary because the enemy basically, it's always random who they choose first. They could have chose Halloween. They could have who's actually that big pumpkin head. or they could have somebody else and just ruined the run completely. There's just, unfortunately, she doesn't do well against him because he's always usually in like a fly state. So in order to avoid that, oh gosh, stunned right away. Snow doesn't have much health at all. Now we're gonna bring out the icicles. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. We got hit by super. So this is a smashed super. Right when you see the arm come up, boom. All right, we reduce it by 51%, which is bad. They also get a bonus if they time it. Ooh, we're getting reversal. Sometimes the AI they're just insane. I'm trying to get a back turn here. Icicle is going to end in about a second. Alright, I tried to super there. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of a loss there. That's fine. Giram actually kind of melted her health a little bit too fast. The good thing is, if you lose any missions in this game, and we just win the other two, you don't game over the game. However, if you lose the last mission, let's go Dorothy. I had to think about it for a second. If you lose the I'm hoping they choose Halloween. Yes, okay, we're in luck. Okay, so we got really lucky. This is a really nice fight for her. So if you lose a mission in the game, that's fine, you don't lose. But if you lose against the final boss in this game, it is game over. Which is why they want you to gather all the characters to fight Phantom, the final boss. He's got the health bar of all 7 characters combined and more. So because of that, he's extremely, extremely tough. Alright, we've used a power-up. I have her equipped with a little bit of a power-up ability. She needs it. We're also going to land Fireball. Let me do a little bit of a spam here, because I can get stun. Okay, we got the stun, and we're going to do a little bit of an air combo. Oof. Alright, right at the corner with Halloween. Halloween has a really annoying state where basically in the generally this character is always in the fly. I didn't have enough energy. Always in the fly state. So a lot of characters like ground combos and stuff don't work because this character is just hovering all the time. When it moves, when it attacks, even when you saw there, like when you guard break, this character doesn't like have a normal guard break. The good thing is, oh, didn't let me do it. We don't want to lose this one. I also have to be a little bit careful here. Ooh, okay. So we actually took an L here, which means we're going to have to redo this mission. Not a big deal. So I'm actually going to opt to give up and go back. We just got very unlucky. Halloween also, the reason fighting Halloween is scary is that Halloween has the longest grab range in the game, and it sets up for basically free. Like, he can jump in the air and throw out like any kind of move, and we just have to block. So what we did, we chose the option to just give up to save time, because we're already like we lost like a minute there, but we're still in like world record pace. It's not even an issue. When you lose the fight, you go back. I'm surprised we lost here because I've never had a mistake on this fight, but we unfortunately just Didn't, yeah, I shouldn't have chosen snow again because they know my order. So another thing about this game that I haven't talked about is this game changes resolutions between story mode and between the actual fights. So the reason why I'm looking at this screen, my OBS, and not here, is that I was going so quickly that it was changing the resolution and turning off on my screen. So that's the only really unfortunate thing about this game, is the way the resolution is set up. That wind hit into OTG. We really want to push into the corner here. Oh, that was a true setup. Okay, so that's why you don't always want to reset. I basically did a wake up, a safe wake up, and teched it. The AI somehow knew that I was going to tech it, and then okay, not bad damage reduction there. And then did their super right at the moment, so I had no option. Let's see if we can get the kill. Yep, there we go. Much cleaner this time. So, what else does it say about Snow that I haven't already? Her dash is extremely quick, but there's one other character who has a better dash, and we're going to switch to Jack. Because dash, as far as dashing and dash attacks go, this character is awesome. He can actually combo into his dash attack twice, and then what I've done is I've actually kind of made him very similar in his weapon structure to Snow, where he'll shoot out icicles so he can get the OTG. Jack has extremely low health though, so that is the only thing we have to worry about. As you see, web is not that great. I also have power up mode equipped, but powering up your characters with that, if I did my R1 in circle, it's helpful sometimes. However, it actually changes the combo and the dizzy rate of the enemy. So your actual usable combos will completely change in this game when you activate a power up. There we go. Nice fight with Jack. So I have an option here. I can take a really quick loss, or I can try and fight really hard. But I think I'm going to show off Ginta one more time. I didn't really like the fight that I had with Dorothy. It wasn't going as planned. The AI seems to be... There's still a ton of research to do for this game, by the way. Like, if you're looking for a game that is kind of untraditional and has a lot of RPG elements, this game has tons. Especially for the Labyrinth mode, when you clear, it gives you a star. And it feels like the enemies are getting stronger, but I have no way to confirm this. Nice, okay. Okay, we did the bubble arm combo. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Another silly thing about Ginta is that he gets this, like, ability to cancel, because he has two arm changes, and compared to other characters, he can actually probably do some even more crazy resets. So Halloween, by the way, just tried to super kill us right there. You saw that big little sphere come out. We don't want to get hit by Halloween. Halloween has the second strongest attack in the game. He's absolutely gross. I'd like to shoot off some bubbles in his face. Bubble gun. It sounds weak, doesn't it? Like, blow some. All right, we're gonna let Halloween kill us here. Because we're at 21, I would like to get world record since we're on that pace. I think we can do it today. So we'll take that. We'll let Halloween have his victory. It's not October yet, by the way, but whatever. Doesn't bother me. Let the bad guy have their day. All right, so we still win because we won the best set of the 3. And now we're going to go and get Alvis, another pretty strong character, but in my mind, I'm kind of choosing not to. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe let's not run him this time. Damage-wise, he has extremely, extremely high damage, and he has stun loops. However, the next fight is actually the hardest fight in this whole thing. It's a fight where we cannot take more than 1/4 damage, and we must win. And you have to play it as Snow. And the character that we're fighting, she's extremely cheap. She has a giant axe that likes to hit behind her, and just really, really a frustrating mission. The game is not expecting you to come here. We also, even though we have a disadvantage, a giant axe. She is definitely a psychopath. It's like a double-sided axe, and the hitbox on it's goofy. So even if you don't really want to stand behind her because she can swing, and then even after the move is over, the actual hit is still active. So our strategy here is to kind of just run away, and if we take more than 1/4 damage, we have to reset, unfortunately. I think we're just at it. I can't tell. Oh, that's bad. Yep, we gotta restart. So, I was farther than expected, so that's our first reset on here. We're gonna go back in. We were too close before. The best situation is if I can space myself perfectly, I can technically throw out ice 2 times, and then hopefully if they connect, all I have to do is dash back and then reset the spacing, and I can kind of create a trap that the AI doesn't really know how to get around. Real player could just guard. But we're doing really good on time, actually. I could probably afford about 1 more mistake, but I would have liked to have none. Current record in this game is 31 minutes. There was a video online of someone beating it in 50, and I didn't think that video was very fast, so that was also one of the things that inspired me to kind of like route this game out. That's not good. We don't really want to be next to the wall here. Right about here. Nope, that's too far. Uh-oh. The good thing is we can guard that. Ooh, we do not want Super to come out. We're a little bit too far right now, so we're kind of guessing here. Right about here. Right about this distance is perfect. 1 more shot, and we should clear it. If we can clear this, we're on our way to world record. Okay, the pressure's on. Cleared. Sorry, it's a lame way to clear it, but trying to do the icicle combo on her is just a little bit too risky. And when I was practicing before, I was going over estimate with this route, but I really, really wanted to do this route because I don't think it'll be beaten if I can get a really nice time. And I want to make up for the Hokuto run earlier. One overestimate, one underestimate, and world record. It sounds like a good balance to me. All right, so if we met certain conditions, you actually get bonus points and stuff like that for beating thing. It's a speed run, so we didn't care, and we had to reset. Switch monitor on my side. So he's gonna have a little sheet. We didn't make the bonus thing, so we don't get like a ton of points. But now we fight Phantom, and we are going to use Snow first because I'm confident I can get world record with her. It's a lot of snow this time, but Alvis just doesn't do the damage versus Phantom. And like I said, Snow is the SS character of this game. She is absolutely the strongest. Probably... I might put a tier ranking list, but for speedrunning, 100%. She's insane. Especially if you understand like the frame data and all the other stuff going on with this game. There's just a lot you can do with her. Oh, we're gonna get the triple corner combo. We actually could have done it 4 times there, but we're gonna go for the stun here. Hey, there's stun. He reset. So Phantom, by the way, can pretty much kill anyone in 2 combos. And the super does 75%. So we can, under no circumstances, get hit by super, ever. And we generally want to be on the back. This is going really, 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 really good so far. The only annoying part about this fight is that the hitbox is a little bit odd. So sometimes we end up... Oh, can we reverse it? We end up on the wrong side and can't actually do an OTG. As you can see, this Phantom has way, way, way too much health. So we're going to take a little bit of a death here. Not a big deal. I was hoping to do a little bit more damage. 28. Let's go with Alvis. So I wasn't planning on using Alvis, but Alvis has the ability to reset the enemy downward and then do a move. I have the equipment on called Wall Flame, so it's gonna prop the enemy up and allow me to either knock them far enough away that I have time to charge, or allow me to do an extra attack that other characters won't have. And if Flame hits, it actually is... It is a guaranteed stun. And it's killing. Alvis, as you can see, also is extremely strong. Has a guaranteed tick throw as well, with a dash square attack. And guard breaks just like Snow. Overall has a really, really nice toolkit. And I didn't choose the tick throw there. We're in a weird spot on the wall, so I just whiffed there. Okay, I missed it a little bit there. But you can see what I'm talking about there, where I basically had enough time to get another extra hit on. I didn't have enough time to get to the back, so I'll go dash back and go to the... I was trying to go for a reversal there and not getting it. Yeah, unfortunately we're guard breaking Alvis right now, which means that we're not getting the frames that we want. So we actually have to shorten our combo that we do. And our power-up mode, we're glowing red just for a little bit, and now it's over. We'll also reversal. This Phantom is a little bit tough. Ooh, nice. See if we can get another back turn again. The amount of health is truly ridiculous. I don't know many games that have this, the boss with this much health. We were so we were like super close to world record. I did a little just normal square chain there to put them in a position where I don't know how they got through the wall there. That's interesting. No stun. Ooh, okay. Alvis is out. 3 more characters to go. Phantom is a bully, what can I say? Let's go with Jack. Ginta's always a good option. The problem is that we have to have time to charge. And if we aren't able to get our arm modes out, there's nothing we can do with that character. And the damage is beyond the minimal. Jack, however, has no health. So that's the only real issue. We're gonna try and get the stun, so it's bump, bump. Oh, got reversaled. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of walking up into our face. So. Ooh! Grab slam. No super, by the way. I couldn't be more happy about this. Oh, a little bit too late with the ice. Trying to get a reversal on. Okay, scoops. Reversal's not nice. A man and a shovel. Scoops. Oh no, they recovered! Okay, can we get the scoops, please? Oh, reversal! I want the scoops. Can we eat our... Okay. So he's put an ability, he's shut off our energy. He's gonna throw us and... Sorry, Jack is out. I wanted to eat the earth loops. No earth loops for us. We don't get to have our breakfast today. I'm sorry. But we still have 2 more characters. We're gonna throw out Ginta. I think we're still doing pretty good on time, so I'm excited. This run actually went really well. I think the thing was I got a little bit over ambitious with Snow. I usually don't use her in those 3v3 fights anyway. We also can't really run away from Phantom because of this super move. Good. We're gonna get our arm out. See if we can get the back hit. And we'll end this with the main character of all things. If you told me today I would have won a run with Ginta, I would have called you a liar. But we're doing interesting things today. At InstaYabathon. No! No! Oh, this is bad. Oh no. Okay, this is very, very bad. Oh my god! It hurts! It hurts! That is the super, yes. That is the most... You just don't want to get hit by that. Yeah, if that happened to Jack dies in one hit basically. So you must never get hit by that. Okay, we've got dagger arm out. We're gonna use ours. Yes, let's go. Okay, this might not even kill though, so this is our super. I am desperate at this point. Yeah, damage reduced, and we didn't get the press, but it's gonna give us a little bit of a chance to get behind. Oh, this is intense. Oh my god! And so, an issue with Phantom is that he basically recovers super extremely fast. You can see it's glowing green there. So anytime you see that growing green, Phantom has the option to do exactly what you just dash back and throw a super. It's Dorothy. I guess we followed the yellow brick road and we're here. This is our last choice. I was not expecting this. But hey, I get to show off all the characters. It's happened, but it's definitely interesting in a marathon setting. Oh, we got the stun. It's actually very often that because of just how much health this character has, that this happens. Dorothy also has a wide range grab, and her super is actually one of the best in the game, so the enemy should be close to death. And with that, that's GG right there. Winner, nice. So that's time. Yeah, that's GG. So that is Phantom, and that is Marhaven. This game is underplayed to say the least. There's mistakes in the actual manual. There's some issues in the guide apparently. However, it is a fantastic game. It's just got a lot of tech and things going around, a tons of approaches. Every time I speedrun this game, the outcome is different. We were on world record pace up until the boss fight. So that's just kind of how this game goes. It swings. You're kind of at the mercy of like how the AI is going to do and how much they're going to reversal you. We got unfortunately didn't get to put Dorothy out as much. I should have put her maybe as the anchor But I just wanted to, in the back of my mind, I was like, man, if we can get world record today. But there's so many modes for this game, and there's actually a whole bunch of characters we didn't get to see that I might, if there's an opportunity, try and set this again to InstaSpeedathon to try a different map and show off some of the other combos with some other characters, because there's just like a whole bunch of stuff we didn't get to see. We didn't get to see like half of the elements in this game. There's actually like lightning elements, and we saw a little bit of the wind and what it can do, of how it can like trip a character up. But if you're interested in this game, like I said, it's only 200 yen, which is, I don't know how much in euro, but it's not even like $1 in the States. So you can get this game for extremely cheap. I'm happy to share my save data or whatever. It takes a little bit of a grind to get all the stuff unlocked, but it's well worth it. Yeah, I don't think it's like too rare of a game either. I've seen this like in the wild like every now and then. So hopefully the price doesn't get risen from me running it. As you can see, it's extremely entertaining. It's a great arena fighter. I didn't even get to talk about all the balance and like all the resets you can do. I just kind of showed off what the character Dorothy had. My list of notes for this game is about as much as a guide, so I'm very excited to show it off. If you want to know more about it and you haven't already, there's the Anime Speedrun Discord server, tons of anime games. This Marhaven has 2 titles, a Game Boy Advance title and this one. There's of course fans of the series there and all the kind of major animes. This definitely is a minor anime, but hey, we're always looking for runners, we're always looking to increase the community, and we're always happy that InstaSpeedathon and InstaSimthon always allow the anime games into the marathon and get to show off some of the really good ones. I got to show some really good, really awesome titles this time. So I'm really appreciative of that. These would go under the like, oh, what's this game? But yeah, this game is not half-baked at all. It's really well cooked. It's just hard. At least for it's got final boss syndrome. I don't have anything else I'll just say. If you like what you saw, make sure that you're following InstaSpeedathon, of course, and you can just follow me anywhere at DBcade. That's DBcade. And yeah, I usually stream a lot in Japanese, but I'll always, if you come in my chat, talk in English. I'm, happy to talk about games in there with you. It's also a good place to learn about language and learn about video games, because I'm still learning all the other stuff. Sometimes we get people come in our channel and teach a whole bunch of new strats. Other than that, just make sure you get those donations in, and yeah, thank you again for having me. And yeah, now the pressure's on to come up with even more crazy games for next time, I guess, right? Like I gotta figure out what's harder, what's more difficult and crazy from here. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Totor-san. Oh, we gotta get Sonic. We gotta get Sonic in there. Excited. No, just, I'd shout out the anime community, and yeah, if you are interested about rare stuff, or I'm serious about helping for routing, like especially if I, for the next InstaSpeedathon, it's always nice to have an extra commentary, an extra person looking into it. If you're interested, just come, have fun, and maybe we can get ready and set some records at the next event. I'm looking forward to it. Get those donations in. See you then.